This is a story of how I lost my girlfriend not to another guy at first, but to mysterious late-night packages that turned out to be the dumbest betrayal of my life. Hi, my name is Alex, and today I want to share the dumbest, most embarrassing story of my entire life. And trust me, I've had my fair share of dumb moments, like the time I microwaved aluminum foil because I thought it would make popcorn faster. But nothing comes close to this. It all started innocently. I began noticing something weird about my girlfriend, Laura. Every night, literally every single night, around 2 or 3 a.m. our doorbell would ring. At first, I thought, oh cool, Amazon must have a new Prime service for insomniacs. But no. Laura would jump out of bed like she was in some kind of Olympic sprint. I mean, she moved faster than I do when Taco Bell announces a limited edition nacho menu. She'd run downstairs, open the door, and there it was. A package. Always a package. Some nights it was small, like a shoebox. Other nights it was huge, like the kind of box you could fit a refrigerator in. And every single time, she'd say the same thing. Oh, it's just skincare, babe. Go back to sleep. But let me tell you something, no skincare routine requires obstructs showing up at 2:45 a.m., carrying boxes that rattle like a mariachi band inside. One time, I swear the box made a mooing sound. Another time, it jingled like Santa Claus was trapped inside. And once it actually buzzed, like it had a swarm of bees in it. I tried to ask her about it, but she brushed me off. And that's when I started noticing her behavior. Laura was acting strange. She became super protective of her phone. I'd casually lean over to see what she was scrolling, and she'd flip it upside down like she was playing poker in Vegas. She started posting Instagram stories at ungodly hours. Not like normal late-night vibes, but weird stuff. One night, she posted a boomerang of a box opening, with the caption, "Late-night surprises keep me alive." I almost choked on my cereal the next morning when I saw it. First of all, who eats cereal at 7 a.m. after pulling an all-nighter stalking his girlfriend's egg? Me. Second, why did that late-night surprise look suspiciously like a pair of men's socks with daddy's stitch on them? The paranoia started eating me alive. I couldn't focus at work. My coworkers would ask me to join a Zoom call, and I'd be sitting there staring at the screen, replaying the sound of those rattling boxes in my head. At one point, I even started making a spreadsheet of every single delivery. Date, time, size, sound effect. It looked like some insane conspiracy board out of a Netflix true crime documentary. And then came the delivery guy. Oh bo. One night, I caught him on our Ring camera. He wasn't your average Amazon dude. This guy looked way too excited. He was buff, like a TikTok fitness influencer, and he gave Laura a wink when she opened the door. Not just any wink, this was the type of wink that says, "Yeah, I know your secrets." And then they fist bumped. I sat there in bed watching the footage, jaw on the floor, like I had just discovered my girlfriend was part of the Illuminati. That's when it hit me. Something was definitely going on. I started losing my mind. I would lie awake at night pretending to sleep, listening for the doorbell. My heart would race every time I heard footsteps. I even tried staying up late with Laura to watch Netflix, but she always mysteriously got sleepy around 1:30 a.m. right before the deliveries. She'd pass out, then magically teleport downstairs when the bell rang. The final straw was when I actually picked up one of the packages myself. It was heavier than my student debt, and when I shook it, it made this weird clink 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 sound, like a box full of trophies. Laura snatched it out of my hands so fast you'd think I was holding a baby made of glass. She gave me this fake laugh, like, "Ha, don't worry about it." But my brain was screaming, "Worrying about it? Bro." From that moment on, I knew I couldn't ignore it anymore. I had to investigate. I had to find out the truth about these mysterious late-night deliveries, no matter how dumb, absurd, or humiliating the answer might be. So here's where things took a turn from maybe in just paranoid to bro. This is literally the plot of a cursed Lifetime movie mixed with a TikTok skit. I decided to run a full-blown investigation. Not just casually keeping an eye out, no. I went full FBI mode. I downloaded night vision apps on my phone, set up hidden cameras, and even wore one of those ridiculous camo hoodies you buy off Amazon for $12.99 that makes you look like a bush. My plan was simple: catch Laura in the act. The first night I tried to stay awake, I downed to Red Bulls and a family-size bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. By 2 a.m., my stomach was on fire and my pupils were vibrating. I heard the doorbell ring, and there she went, Laura, jumping out of bed like she was auditioning for American Ninja Warrior. She ran downstairs, and I followed. But here's the embarrassing part. I tripped over the cat's scratching post and face-planted so hard, the Ring camera picked it up and sent me a motion-detected notification. Still, I crawled to the stairs and peeked. And what did I see? The delivery guy again. Same dude. Buff. Glowing. Looking like he just stepped out of a thirst trap TikTok. And Laura, oh my god. She opened the door wearing a robe. Not just any robe, a neon pink robe with glitter letters that said Queen of Late Nights. They fist bumped again. But this time he gave her a package wrapped in was that gift wrap with banana emojis on it. My brain started short-circuiting. Who the hell gift wraps packages at 3 a.m. with bananas on them? The next morning, I searched the trash like a raccoon at a frat party. Buried under Starbucks cups and expired yogurt, I found pieces of the banana gift wrap. Inside one box was shredded, but I swear it had contained something shaped like a trophy. A trophy for what, though? World's best secret side hustle? It only got worse. The following night, I caught her sneaking outside with one of the packages. She wasn't even being subtle anymore. I followed her, creeping down the block in my camo hoodie, looking like a rejected Fortnite skin. Laura walked 2 streets over, carrying the box like it was the Holy Grail, and stopped in front of this random house. And then, oh, you're not ready for this, she left the box on the porch, took a selfie with it, and walked away. My jaw hit the pavement. Who takes a selfie with a box of mystery crap at 3 a.m.? She looked like one of those influencers who fake candid moments, except this was 10 times worse. I checked her Instagram later that day, and sure enough there it was. A story of her with the box, captioned, "Deliveries of Love." But the background? Not our house. Not her friend's house, no. It was some random guy's porch, with his nameplate visible. Brad. Who the hell is Brad? I felt sick. My girlfriend was basically doing Uber Eats for some guy named Brad, except instead of food, it was mysterious packages with banana wrapping. My stomach churned harder than that one time I ate expired gas station sushi. By now, I was spiraling. I stayed up 3 nights in a row, barely sleeping, fueled entirely by anxiety and Monster Energy drinks. I started Googling crazy theories. What does it mean if girlfriend gets secret packages? Do delivery guys double as cyber friends? Why does banana wrapping paper make me feel betrayed? Nothing gave me answers. Just more paranoia. So I made a decision. Enough was enough. If Laura was sneaking out to deliver packages to Brad, then I was going to catch her red-handed. Not just on camera, in person, with receipts. By this point, I wasn't even a boyfriend anymore. I was a conspiracy theorist with trust issues and a PhD in late-night Amazon Prime logistics. I knew I had to catch Laura in the act. Not with blurry ring footage. Not with banana wrapping scraps. I needed undeniable. Me more the evidence. So I set my plan. One Friday night, I pretended to be asleep. Laura slipped out of bed, robe on, glitter shining under the hallway light like she was heading to some secret award show. The doorbell rang. Delivery guy, yes. The same buff, glowing TikTok thirst trap handed her another box. They fist bumped. I swear this time they even did that awkward bro hug thing. My blood pressure skyrocketed. I followed her, quiet as a ninja in Crocs. She carried the box 2 blocks down right back to Brad's house. Same porch, same stupid decorative live laugh love mat. But this time, I didn't stay in the shadows, nope. I marched straight up like I was about to film an episode of Cheaters, Meme Edition. And what do I see? Laura placing the package down, opening it on Brad's porch, and pulling out a giant neon sign that said Brad's Boto. She laughed, posed with it, and took selfies like she was an Instagram ambassador for cheating. My jaw dislocated from how far it dropped. Then Brad himself came out. Picture this. A 40-year-old dude wearing SpongeBob pajama pants and no shirt, holding a vape shaped like a lightsaber. He gave Laura a hug, took the neon sign, and together they posed for TikTok dances on his porch. In talking renegade, gritty, even that dumb NPC live stream thing. She was out here doing ice cream so good with another man while I was hiding in the bushes like a rejected Muppet. I lost it. I stormed out, yelling something incoherent about betrayal by hosts. They both froze like NPCs glitching. Brad dropped his lightsaber vape. Laura gasped, and me. I just stood there, shaking, covered in leaves, holding my phone camera like I was live streaming the dumbest breakup in history. I wanted answers. I wanted logic, but what did I get? Laura looked me dead in the eye and said nothing, just grabbed another package from behind the bush. Inside, a teddy bear wearing lingerie. She handed it to Brad like it was a sacred offering. I almost vomited right there on the lawn. In that moment, I realized something. It wasn't even about love anymore. It wasn't about romance. It was about the thrill of late-night deliveries, the dumb selfies, the meme-worthy TikToks. My girlfriend wasn't in a relationship, she was running a secret influencer side hustle, using Brad as her brand partner. And I was just the unpaid cameraman of my own humiliation. I walked home that night, numb, heartbroken, confused, slightly constipated from all the Red Bull, and when I actually sat down, staring at the spreadsheet of deliveries I had made, I realized something tragic yet hilarious. I had basically tracked my girlfriend's cheating like it was an Amazon Prime shipping history. Every package, every timestamp, every dumb box of nonsense, it was all there. Proof that love can't survive 2-day shipping, especially when your girlfriend is the one doing the delivering. Looking back, the whole thing feels like a fever dream. Packages at 3 a.m., banana wrapping paper, neon signs, SpongeBob pajama pants, none of it makes sense. Yet it happened. I realized something important, though. Betrayal doesn't always show up in the obvious ways. Sometimes it's not the lipstick on the collar or the flirty texts, it's the late-night deliveries, the dumb TikToks, the tiny details you convince yourself to ignore. What hurts the most isn't even that Laura was with Brad. It's that I let myself believe her excuses, night after night, while she turned my relationship into some low-budget meme documentary. I was the last one to see it, even though it was right in front of me. So yeah, I lost my girlfriend to late-night deliveries, but I gained something else. The dumbest, most absurd story I'll ever tell. And if there's one lesson I learned, it's this: if your partner starts getting mysterious 3 a.m. packages, don't ignore it. Because love might survive a lot of things, but it can't survive Amazon Prime after dark. That's the end of this incredible story. Subscribe to the channel to see more interesting stories like this. Goodbye.